So we'll see exactly how this drafting phase will pan out, ladies and gentlemen. Just to remind you at home, I mean, the first time that they met, it was a best of 5, right? I believe. No, it was a best of 7.
Best of 7
in the grand finals. After that, it was a best of 2, and then after that, it was a best of 2 again. So let's see how both of these teams fare in a best of 5. Falcons AP Bren on red side, Yudo Red Giants on blue, and we can see the bans already coming through with that Moscow being picked up by Falcons AP Bren.
And it's actually nice for the side of Yudo Red Giants taking that Innocent hero again. For MPL Malaysia, I think whenever Innocent is using the Roger, everyone is on uproar because he's really good at it. So for Falcons AP Bren, the question here is that, are they going to get the Flappies' hero as early as possible? But we don't know yet with this Edith because I think EXP lane is going to be crucial for this game because I've read that if Cram is playing really well, there's a high chance that YRG will win the game.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? With Cram and Falcons AP Brand, they understand that you know what, let's just pick up the Edith, flex it, and Red Giants, you mentioned Cram, they will secure a hero for Cram. That is that Terizla, though, that Roger flex, quote unquote, has been open, right? With that Hayabusa picked up.
Yeah, that's true. So I think for Falcons AP Brand, they also want to get heroes like the Kufra could be one. But we also have to take note that they are one of those teams that actually uses Jushin. So we might see it again for Falcons AP Brand. Even the Minotaur actually could be picked here by FCAP, which is also a signature hero for Owen. But it might be too early for them. We're not really sure because Valentina is still opened for Yudo Red Giants.
That's definitely a possibility for them to pick up, but they go with the Nolan here. So they understand that the Yudo Red Giants could possibly start eliminating these assassins in the second phase of the ban, so they pick one up for themselves. But again, right, assassins, they're very susceptible to crowd control. They're very susceptible to heroes like the Tigreal, like the Ruby, that up until this point has actually been left open.
Maybe that's going to be the target ban, right, from both teams. The Ruby, the Kufras, maybe. So let's see here. Yudo Red Giants, you mentioned earlier how the Valentina might work as well. I like that option. And you mentioned the Tigreal. Eliminated here instantly from the side of Falcons AP Bren. The Yudo Red Giants, though, what are they going for, right? Do you want to secure a hero for Stormy for the 4th pick?
They can because after this ban, they could actually ban out Faramis and then secure a hero, but it's gonna be Falcons AP Bren picking first before Yudo Red Giants. So maybe they could limit the heroes of or they can force this Edith to be on the EXP lane or the pos 5. They could go to that trajectory. Hence, they are banning a Minotaur so that for Falcons AP Bren, we are limited with the options of taking other tanky heroes. So let's have Edith here as the pos 5. So Falcons AP Bren, they could actually ban another tank and secure their tank against YRG.
If they do want to go for a cheeky play here in the second phase, they can try go for a ban on Valentina to force that Faramis ban, but it looks like the Cho was the choice.
Okay, so now looking at it, they could actually go for another tanky, or they could go for a Kufra and then Faramis for Falcons AP Bren. Could be a good option for them. Nice counter against that shadow kill. Even negate the penalty zone from YRG. So this could be a nice ban for Yudo Red Giants, but they still can get the Valentina.
Yeah.
So probably a Ruby, something like that. More the AoEs.
Let's see though, Yudo Red Giants, Falcons AP Bren, a lot of options still on the board for that first pick on the second phase. They can definitely go for the Kufra, if not ban. They can definitely go for the Faramis, but it seems like Yudo Red Giants, they are, you know what, let's not deal with NetherRealm for the first game.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking, right? I thought that maybe that they wanted to force a Valentina Faramis ban to leave open a hero like Ruby for them to pick up themselves. And it looks like there is still a possibility that they can do that, right? I think the Ruby does very great against the Hayabusa. It's a really great stopper now that the Cho was also banned out. That's definitely an option that they can take because they do want to take that and pick that up before they allow the Yudo Red Giants to pick up a roamer for themselves. But it looks like Falcons AP Brand, they prioritize the Vexana more than that stopper that would be required against this Hayabusa.
Yeah, so the innovation here for Falcon's AP Bren is let's not show as to where this Edith will go.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be an EXP lane upper hand factor for Falcon's AP Bren because again they want to limit here the potential of Cram. Even though for Yudo Red Giants they also have this idea that they can also place the Terizla as the post 5, but we don't really see that much from them. So yeah, it's gonna be Valentina. So we will see Eternal Guards probably for this game, and they get the Kufra. This is a nice hero for Yudo Red Giants against a Nolan, even a Moskov. So with the burst that they can do, there's probably a lot of rotations as early as possible for Yudo Red Giants.
I mean, piloted by Yums as well.
Yep.
Expect an early Thunderbell as well from this guy. So yeah, Falcons AP Bren, the reason why the Vexana is, yeah, they need peel, they understand. Sure, they have the Edith and potentially another sustainable hero here, and it is going to be the glue, but with the Eternal's Guard, right? It adds more appeal towards his composition.
This is a nice hero from Falcon's AP Bren, although I was thinking that they are really towards that skill-centric lineup, skill-dependent. So whenever the skills has been used, if it's not effective for them, then probably there's no good output or outcome from them. So execution might be hard for Falcon's AP Bren, and for Yudo Red Giants, it's a lot easier for them to make plays.
Okay, we'll see. For game number 1 in this best of 5, both of these compositions have been set in stone. Another thing that I really wanted to highlight is this Roger, right? This Roger will be piloted by Innocent, one of his power heroes, so definitely keep an eye out for that. But that's going to be it for me. I'm going to throw it over to you guys to bring us into the portal.
Thank you so much, Eterna. And let's see here, first game of the lower brackets. Yudo Red Giants, Falcons AP Bren. Who will strike first in the best of 5?
A lot of respect from the potential threat from YRG. We have 4 players actually starting on that purple buff for Calgizi, and that is also because they want to make things faster for them. They want the effectivity on this Nolan to be effective as early as possible. So looking at the emblems, okay, so it's more in burst. We have a war cry from the Hayabusa. Expect more pokes as early as possible from YRG. Ooh, a lot of intensity at the bottom lane as early as now.
Early aggression towards the EXP laners, and that's a spell already wasted as well for Cram, right? Before the turtle. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, imagine, right? Glue and Vexana, that combination itself during a 5v5 fight. It's already so nasty for Plum Top.
The zoning potential that they can bring against YRG. So now we could probably see that for YRG, they're just taking things slow. I mean, again, the previous game that they had, they just waited Falcons AP Bren to commit errors. So it's a nice adjustment actually for YRG that they are also focusing on the EXP lane. This is going to be crucial because this is also where the turtle will spawn in 20 seconds now.
Both teams here, no first blood just yet. There is no Yudo Red Giants invading early in the jungles of Falcons AP Bren. They have toned that game down, seems like. And well, for the marksman, for the most part, laning-wise, right? Moskov going up against Roger. Yeah, it's technically a skill matchup. It's just a matter of clear, but Super Marco has the better trade for now. Let's see here for the first shuttle, who has that advantage.
Yeah, more on the pokes probably in this turtle objective. And we could see Cram, by the way, on that tough boots. So expect that he will be up front against Falcons AP Bren. And we haven't seen Sekai's yet, although there's going to be a setup play.
Oh, onward, connecting on towards Cram. Cram, no flicker, trying to survive penalty.
Oh, wow.
Defensively, but Flap TZ will be the first one to fall. Sekai's too quick with it. And there you go. SRG, they are a man advantage. FCAP, do they really want to contest? Oh, Retribution will not go as Kyle TZ secures the newt.
Okay, that was a nice play from Yudo Red Giants, but the positioning of Falcons AP Bren was so on point that it was a lot easier for them to take that turtle. And after taking the turtle, they get the purple buff of Sekai's. So we see now the continuity of rotation against YRG.
And that's the thing, Galtisi took the turtle without that retribution as well.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so they are confident in invading that purple because Galtisi still has that retribution. So that's a win for FCAP, right? Without retri, turtle take.
Yeah, definitely. That's why they are on the lead, 598 on this game. And for Cram, I think it's going to be War Axe as the first item. So expect later on that there will be changes on how YRG will play against Falcons AP Brand because they are more on heavy setups. Now for FCAP, the play is going to be zoning out some of the players. So I think this is the second time that there is a zone at the bottom lane.
Oh, it's 2v1. Cram spent the flicker as well. The split was used. Will he spot this one out? Oh, Cram dodges, jukes, and Phil even spent the Eternal God Cram now. It was used yesterday. Say hello to Cram.
I mean, Cram has been using Terizla very well in all competitions that he played, and he've already mastered the HPs, that Brave Smite on this Terizla. So expect later on, there's going to be a team fight at the top lane.
Yep, Super Marco terrified here. Ogwen covering the peel. Super Marco spent to use his Purify. Galtisi looking to assassinate the back lines, but it will be Yums, the one to fall, and that will be all. The disengage from the side of Yudu Red Giant.
It's really nice to see Falcons AP Brand trying to kite against Stormy at that time because there are other players that could be targeted here for Galtisi, but he knows that there's someone there that is very squishy at that moment. But yeah, another steal, right? Sekai's was able to secure that one. But yeah, it's more of the targeting now of the Falcons AP Brand that is really effective for them. And we see now another turtle, might be another bloody team fight for both of our teams. Expect that there might be some changes on how Cram will position himself. Probably not too close with his teammates, but yep, it's still Falcons AP Brand on the lead for this game.
Yeah, Sekai's a level below on this throw take. Careful here, setup. Oh, Eternal Guard spent onto his Ogwen though. So he is able to tank that out. And now FCAP, they're trying to reposition. They're trying to deal with the Eternal's Guard's Lord first. And then perhaps taking the turtle. They're quite confident now. Galtisi level 9, Sekai's level 8 as well. FlapTZ zoning. They're taking it very, very slow here on this turtle take.
By the way, at that time, Stormy already used up his flicker. There was a threat from Ogwen, but yeah, it was a good take for them. You could see Yums stretching, trying to zone out some of the players of Falcons AP Brand. And this is probably one of the longest turtle take that we might see. Could pass as a Lord Dance for both our teams, but yeah, Falcons AP Brand just waiting for the perfect time to set up a play. We could see a split here for FlapTZ.
Yeah, Crown mounted. The damage though, oh, you jumped in! And the damage will be enough to take Ogwen down. Cram will be the trade. It's a 1-for-1, but take a look at the turtle. It will be all Falcons AP Brand. Galtisi doing a great job in zoning as well.
Yeah, that's true, I agree. We can see FlapTZ everywhere in this map. And at the bottom, Sekai was actually forced to use that shadow kill just to escape the threat from Falcons AP Brand. So things are looking good for Falcons AP Brand. They just need to convert turret takes against YRG just to limit the resources of YRG, so they're able to destroy this turret at the bottom lane. But looking at the items actually for this one, or even the gold, I think it's still pretty decent for Innocent's lane.
And Super Marco and Innocent, they have yet to technically give an impact, right? Still 0-0 stat-wise. Super Marco, Corrosion, and DHS. Roger, though, he is going towards a sustainable direction. Thunderbelt built first.
Thunderbelt and the Sky Piercer. So it's a mixture of saving myself from the imminent threat from Falcons AP Brand, and at the same time, I could give more damage for my team. So it's more the giving space for YRG on this game. Galtisi now has the Blade of Hephaestus, so expect that pokes are going to be very harmful against YRG as we see Cram taken down in the middle lane. So things are still looking good now for Falcons AP Brand.
Falcons AP Brand, things are looking very, very stable. They want the structure top lane. They have taken down the bot side of that structure. And, well, YRG Giants here, still no answers towards that. But they will claim their first structure here for Yudu Red Giants.
It's a nice cross-map play from Yudu Red Giants, but for Falcon Safety Brand, they have the opportunity to take this turret at the middle lane. Kyle Tizu will get a kill, by the way, against Humes, but Yudu Red Giants is able to defend that turret in the middle lane. Now we have the Lord. I really like a fuse itemization, by the way, with the glowing wand. It's as if you use that fear skill against Cram or any poke against him, the sustain isn't gonna be there. So Falcon Safety Brand, they are grouping up against YRG and waiting for the perfect timing to get any player from YRG.
Yeah, definitely more patient this time around,
Yep.
right? Falcons AP Bren, it seems like they have learned from their mistake being too overzealous, being too complacent, but let's see, right? Yudu Red Giants, they still have some counterplay with, of course, Innocent now being more active, potentially, right? With the items now already towards Endless Battle, so expect more damage from this Roger.
Yeah, that's true. And for Yums, I think he's building up for that, probably the Dominance Eyes later on, but there's going to be a misplay for Falcons AP Brand. So we've seen flickers being used even for Cram at the time, so this might be a strong one. Oh!
Few pinched, Shadow Kill and Cram secures the kill on towards Few. Now let's see, it's a 5v4! Yumes with the catch of his life. And that might be it. That might be enough to pull Falcons AP Bren on the retreat button. And take a look at that. Yudu Giants, they are on the Lord right now. Flat easy.
I think it's going to be hard for Falcons AP Brand to try for a contest because Kalkizi isn't part of the team fight.
See, electric battle. Who gets it? It will fall to the hands of Sakai's. Yudu Red Giants take the first Lord in this game.
And as easy as that, Yudu Red Giants take an objective for Falcons AP Brand. I think they opted not to go for a team fight because Kalkizi was on the top lane, clearing some minions and flowing that. So for YRG, it was a nice decision for them. They saw that opportunity to take down Few at the time. They took it and they won the team fight. But yeah, another team fight, I think, out of middle lane.
Oh, Super Marco with a free hit. But now Sakai fights assassination. It's a 1-for-1. Or 1-for-0 even, right? Yudu Red Giants getting that window. 2 members from Falcons AP Bren now taken down.
That is YRG with master play against Falcons AP Bren. It was Flap TZ and Super Marco that it got. And it's really a nice thing because the farming is continuous for Innocent. He's still at 0 deaths for this game. So I kind of feel like for Falcons AP Bren, it's that time of the day again wherein they're a bit crumbling on what they want to do against the YRG because they were on the lead like seconds ago around 2000, but because of the team fight that YRG did, it's as if they are somehow disoriented against YRG, and because of that, the map control is really now on YRG's side.
Yeah, I mean, it was based on that one play, right? Sakai's finding that window.
Yeah.
Finding Super Marco, getting that important kill, and now map control is all for Yudu Red Giants. Even Lord Advantage almost at a 10K point mark. It's 8,000. So yeah, Falcons AP Bren, they're hesitating now. They are more cautious.
Yeah, that's true. We could see that even on the aggression, it slowed down a bit against YRG. Now, looking at the items, we have the Blade of Despair already for Sekai's. So I think Super Marco needs to build that Wind of Nature as early as now. So there is no threat from Sekai's, and even on the other items that could counter out the lineup of Falcons AP Brand, they already have the glowing one, but they also need an added lifesteal counter hero. Or counter item could be Dominance Eyes for Yums, but I think he's going for the Athena Shield, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is gonna be one long lore dance for both YRG and Falcons AP Brand.
And now Yudu Red Giants, they have the economy. Sure, it's just 1,000. It can swing towards FCAP's side, but it shows that it's an even game. 12 minutes in here, we're passing that mid game, we're entering that late game, right? So let's see here, Falcons AP Bren, what adjustments will they bring here? Super Marco has that item has hit that power spike, right? That Holy Trinity, now even Wind of Nature. So the question is, when is he going to be active?
they could set up a play here for Super Marco to activate that marksman prowess that he has. But yeah, look at those pokes from Sekai. So that pokes would probably mean a lot against Falcon Safety Brand because it could deal massive damage against the other players, but we could see a setup play here at the Lord Pit.
Yep, Crap already spent his flicker in the backside though. It's Fuel taking all the shadow kills, and that is Guys again assassinating the mid laner. Now in the backside, it is going to be Stormy being targeted. Super Marco taking the kill, and in the backside, Innocent and Sakai's a 2-on-1. Ogwen takes the hit. Super Marco with a victor spent as well. He's looking for the kill. Innocent. Oh, but it seems like the split was just in time. Now immobilized damage is there. Will it be enough to take him down though? Will it be enough? Flapteezy with the mount will not be able to take Innocent down.
What a fast play from both of our teams, but I really like how Innocent used that Roger. It was almost close on taking down Super Marco, but I saw that Super Marco used the Wind of Nature. After that, he shifted his attention against Flapteezy. It was a 3 versus 2, right?
Yeah.
Between those remaining players. But at the end of the team fight, there was no added casualty for both of the teams. It's gonna be a long lord fight again, but Yup, take note that Super Marco's Wind of Nature has been used already, so probably he's gonna be the target for Sekai's. And knowing that there's a threat from Sekai's, I think Few needs to build that Winter Crown as early as now.
Okay, let's see. Will that be the decision? Flapteezy now mounting Cram again. Pulls him back. Damage is still able to be tanked. Kalti's in the backside receives the shadow kill. Oh, the Earth Shadow was just in time, and that will be enough to take Sakai's down. Kaltizi finding the shutdown. That's a green light, and Super Marco joining the Lord as well without retribution. 80%, 90% FCAP's Lord.
That is a very nice anticipation from Ogun's skill. He knew that Sekai's will be out of the shadow anytime soon. That's why he plays this skill right there. As to why Falcons, if Bread are going to secure this Lord. And we see items now for FCAP. We have the Immortality for Ogwen and Eve, the Blade of Despair for Kyle TZ. So as they continue this aggression against Yudo Red Giants, or as long as they're able to anticipate as to where Sekai's will go, there's a high chance that they win a game against Yudo Red Giants.
Oh my god, Falcons AP Bren off of that one play from Ogwen. That timing on that crowd control. Sakai's caught shutdown points as well. There's a bounty on his name, and now Falcons AP Bren.
Oh, wow.
Different story when it was 12 minutes in. 16 minutes in, they're in the lead.
Yeah, a lot of juggle there. But for the economics now, Falcons AP Brand dictating the game. That is also because they have the control in the map. We have the Lord marching in at the bottom lane. Could be a setup play at the middle, but they're just forcing this inhibitor turn into middle lane to be destroyed. Yudo Red Giants trying their best to defend this one out. We have Innocent on the Malefic Roar. Earlier, the damage was there. How much more that he has that physical penetration against the players of FCAP.
And technically they're ready to fight, right? Oh, there you go. Split by Flapteezy. It's a green light. Mid turret, though, will be the main priority, and that is it. FCAP, they're saying, we got your mid, let's go back.
A lot of discipline there for Falcons AP Brand, even with YRG's defense, right? So right now for YRG, I think they're a bit struggling. If in case Flapteezy goes for the split, they are a bit disoriented on how they will do a play against him. Are we gonna take down Flapteezy first, or are we gonna set up a play with the other players of Falcons AP Brand? Now, Super Marco has the Rose Gold meter. So later on, if ever there's gonna be a threat from Yudo Red Giants, there's an added layer of defense. So I didn't expect that this is already 17 minutes and the score is just 9-7.
Yeah.
I thought it's a high killing score game.
I mean, it's action-packed, right? There
Yeah.
were clashes, there were skirmishes, there were big team fights as well. Yeah, I'm quite surprised we haven't hit the double-digit mark on that kill points for one of the teams. But yay, let's talk about Super Marco. Already full items.
Wow.
He is online, but he has only one kill, so it's just a matter of positioning, right? He needs that timing. He needs more better position, I suppose.
Oh wow, look at the items. I think it applies for both marksmen.
Yeah.
It's also full item for Innocent. It's that equilibrium in the game again. It's more about setup plays now, who has the immortality. And speaking of immortalities, the frontliners here for both the Red Giants and Falcons AP Bren has their own piece. So as long as there is a forceful usage of the resource, that team will win the team fight. So we can see bursts now even from Few and the rest of the players of Falcons AP Bren.
And it's a deja vu low-key, right, with the Moscow play, but the conceal now. FCAP is just wise. No, they will pull back. They saw no angle to really commit on towards that fight.
And at that moment, even two players of Falcons AP Bren, by the way, bought Winter Crowns. So we have Kyle TZ and Few. These are more on the squishy side of Falcons AP Bren, more on the safety. But there's going to be a setup play, I think, from Yups.
I don't know if this is wise. Udara Giants, let's see. Yeah, Yums now low. He needs to recall Falcons AP Bren. They know that. They want to re-engage Falcons AP Bren. Flap's easy now. Trying to mount one member, but Grab jumps in with a penalty zone. And now it's an all-out war. Few being falling first. Now take a look at Udara Giants. Ogwen receiving a lot of damage, will not survive as Ram finds the double.
That was a nice counterplay by Red Giants. All along I thought there's gonna be a split from Flautezi, but it took him so long to zone out any player from Red Giants. If I'm not mistaken, it was Sekai's that was his target, but because of the formation of Red Giants, they were able to win a team fight against Falcons AP Bren. This is the perfect time for them to secure a kill against Kaltizi or maybe take the Lord.
Let's see though, Flapsy now mounting Cram. He is quite low though. Kaltizi looking for an angle to perhaps assassinate Cram. Oh, Super Marco jumps in with a win of nature, and Innocent will fall. Sakai loses immortality. Super Marco terrified. Win of nature and immortality will be taken out, and Super Marco will fall. Cram now the next target on the hit list. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of Falcons AP Bren.
What a series of events for both of our teams. Super Marco just jumped there with the Spear of Destruction, but the trajectory of YRG was, let's defend Sekai's. He is the most crucial player now. He is needed on this Lord take. He is needed for that retribution. But for Falcons AP Bren, I think they're forcing this Lord while Flappies is zoning out some of the players of YRG, but Yums has that information.
He is mounting Sekai's here. Flapteezy. Retribution battle. Flapteezy. Oh, Kalteezy! What happened? He falls to the Lord. Sekai's falls as well, luckily, but Ogwen is there to help and take the Lord.
He was struck by the Lord. Good thing Falcons AP Bren, they have nearer players at that Lord pit. It could have been Sekai's taking that one out, but good thing they've also gotten Sekai's at that moment. It was a breathtaking moment for both of our junglers, right? Even for us casters. I didn't notice that Kaltizi was already low on life, but taking all the damage from the Lord. But it's still a good decision for Falcons AP Bren. But 18 seconds before Kaltizi, I don't think they can do much with this Lord.
He was tanking the Lord too much. Now though, the damage will be enough. The burst damage will be enough to burst Ogwen down. He goes down for 60. The base now, being the main target, is wide open. Every member, Falcons AP Bren, they made sure they take the base and they strike first, the best of 5.
Eyes on the prize, says Falcons AP Bren.